of this live newscast. Meanwhile, Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi told Parliament that Treasury Principal Secretary Chris Kiptoo approved the now controversial Adani deal, which he says is at the negotiation phase. Mbadi also promised the National Assembly's Transport Committee that he will undertake due diligence. He was hard-pressed to explain the rationale in the public-private partnership and the procedure behind the lucrative deal. Here is Grace Nganga with that detailed report.
It has now emerged that the proposal by Indian firm Adani to refurbish Jomo Kenyatta International Airport was approved by Treasury Principal Secretary Dr. Chris Kiptoo. In response to inquiries by the Senate Transport Committee on the Public-Private Partnerships PPP process, Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi revealed that all approvals were sanctioned by the PPP committee, which is chaired by Kiptoo.
The PPP committee, in line with its mandate as provided in section 42.8 and 43.11, approved the privately initiated proposal to move to the project development phase and the negotiation phase, respectively.
Approval by the PPP committee is the crux of the matter.
The Senate committee, chaired by Kiambu Senator Kirongo Thangwa, was also informed that the Kenya Airports Authority, KAA, sought guidance from the PPP committee on how to prioritize the proposed concession for JKIA to a private investor with plans to build a new terminal and refurbish the existing one under a PPP agreement.
Is it possible to guide the government where you sit, the presidency? Is it possible to guide that this method is not the best?
We are at a stage where we are still processing this transaction. It has not reached the level where now you can hold a contracting authority or anybody for failure to perform what is supposed to be performed still.
After receiving approval from the PPP committee, KAA proceeded to directly negotiate with Adani Airport Holdings Limited. However, explaining the intricacies of the Adani deal proved challenging for Mbadi.
These things you can't gatekeep anymore. Stop gatekeeping. We must deal with this issue nationally. It's a national important issue.
Supply information.
I mean, what is our brother? What has just happened to you? What are you saying? That they don't have to do that? That is exactly the crux of the matter of Adani.
Honorable Chair,
yes.
If the CS is tired of answering questions by the representatives of the people, let him tell us. Let him tell us. He can walk out and come back on a day that he feels his temperament is something that is befitting of a Cabinet Secretary of the Republic of Kenya.
It was also revealed that Adani was not the only company interested in refurbishing JKIA.
I would like to table, I have 3 letters which were written by 2 different companies. Adani was the 3rd one.
The committee also learned of various investors who had expressed interest in developing Kenyan Airport since 2022, including Almaya Group Kenya in December 2022 for Isiolo Airport, China Jiangxi International Economic and Technical Corporation in April 2023 for Wilson Airport, Terminal Holdings Abu Dhabi in May 2023 for JKIA, China Roads and Bridge Corporation in May of 2023 for JKIA, and Motor Engil Africa Corporation America JV in June 2023 for JKIA. Mbadi noted that the government is undertaking due diligence to assess the capacity of Adani Airport Holding to upgrade and expand JKIA. The deal, which will give Adani control of the airport for 3 decades, has ignited public outcry due to its secrecy and potential long-term consequences. Grace Nganga, KT News, Nairobi.
Thank you very much, Grace Nganga.